It starts subtly, a text left unread, a shorter reply than usual, a date cancelled at the last minute. You feel it in your gut, she is pulling away, the dynamic has shifted. At this exact moment, 99% of men make a fatal mistake. Their anxiety kicks in, the fear of loss takes over, they start chasing, they ask, is everything okay? They double text, they try to fix a problem that doesn't even exist yet, they pour more energy into the void, hoping to get a reaction. By doing this, you are not fixing the relationship, you are suffocating it. You are confirming to her that you are low value, that you have no other options, and that you are terrified of losing her. This kills attraction instantly. Today, I am going to teach you a psychological law that governs all human attraction. It is called the rubber band method. That is bands. If you master this, you will never chase a woman again. Instead, you will learn how to make her fear losing you. You will flip the script and make her chase you. Before we apply the method, you must understand the why. Why do women pull away? Why does it seem like everything is perfect one day and cold the next? Understand this. Attraction is not a static state. It is not a straight line. It is like a tide. It goes in and it goes out. Women are emotional creatures driven by how they feel in the moment. When she pulls away, it is often a subconscious test. She is checking your frame. She is checking your strength. Are you strong enough to let her go? Or are you a needy child who needs constant validation? Think of a cat. If you chase a cat, it runs. It sees you as a threat or an annoyance. But if you sit still, ignore it, and focus on something else, what happens? The cat gets curious. It wonders why you aren't paying attention to it. It comes to you. It rubs against your leg. When you chase a woman who is pulling away, you are signaling desperation. You are telling her, my happiness depends on you. There is nothing less attractive than a man who cannot stand on his own 2 feet. You need to understand the mechanics of tension. Imagine a rubber band held between two people. You hold one end, she holds the other. This rubber band represents the tension, the mystery, and the attraction between you. For a rubber band to work, it needs tension. It needs to be stretched. When she pulls away, she is effectively moving her finger back. She is creating distance. Now, look at your hand. If you chase her, meaning you move your finger towards her to close the gap, what happens to the rubber band? It goes loose. It sags. The tension is gone. The attraction dies. There is no pull. There is no energy. But, if she pulls back, and you pull back too, what happens then? The rubber band stretches. The distance increases, but the connection remains. The tension becomes extreme. The rubber band is stretched to its limit. And eventually, the laws of physics take over. The tension becomes uncomfortable for her. She feels the void. She feels your absence. And to release that tension, she has to move. She snaps back to you. She has to. Because nature abhors a vacuum. When you withdraw your attention, you create a vacuum that she feels compelled to fill. So, how do you execute this practically? How do you apply this without looking petty or angry? Here is the protocol. Rule number 1. Mirroring. You must match her energy exactly. Do not do more, do not do less. If she takes 4 hours to reply to your text, you wait 4 to 6 hours. If her texts are short, cold, and lack effort, your texts must be short, direct, and functional. If she stops using emojis, you stop using emojis. Do not ask, why are you being quiet? Do not complain. Do not explain yourself. You are a mirror. If she gives you nothing, she gets nothing. Rule number 2. The gift of silence. This is where men fail. They are afraid of silence. They think silence means it's over. If she stops texting completely, or if the conversation dies, let it die. Do not revive it. Do not send a good morning text the next day. Do not send a funny meme to get her attention. You simply disappear into the shadows. Give her the gift of missing you. How can she miss you if you never leave? Let her wonder if you are dead. Let her wonder if you are busy. Let her wonder if you are with another woman. Wonder creates mystery. Mystery creates attraction. Rule number 3. High-value distraction. While you are pulling back, you cannot just sit at home staring at your phone, waiting for it to buzz. She will feel that energy. You must genuinely be busy. Go to the gym, work on your business, build your empire. Post a story on social media where you look happy, unbothered, and focused on your purpose. When she sees you are not affected by her absence, her ego will take a massive hit. She expects you to chase. When you don't, she thinks, why isn't he chasing me? Am I losing him? Does he not care? This anxiety is good. This anxiety is the spark that reignites her interest. Now, listen carefully. If you do this correctly, she will reach out. It might take 3 days, it might take 3 weeks, but the rubber band will snap. This is the critical moment. This is where the amateur loses the game. When she finally texts you, and she will, do not jump for joy. Do not reply instantly. If you reply within seconds, you ruin all the work you just did. You show her that you were just waiting by the phone. Stay cool. Wait an hour or two. Be polite but brief. Assume she wants to see you. Do not get into a long text conversation. Your goal is to get her off the phone and into your presence. Say something like, "Great to hear from you. I'm busy right now, but let's grab a drink later this week. I'll let you know when I'm free." And then, you wait again. Show her that your time is scarce. You are the prize. But, wait, the mission is not over yet. There is one final trap she will set for you when the rubber band snaps back. It is called the validation trap. She might come back, but she will come back softly. She might send a lazy text like, "Hey," or just react to your story with a fire emoji. Do not be fooled. She is checking if the new you is real, or if you are still the same needy man just pretending to be strong. If you reward this low effort with high attention, you lose all your progress instantly. If she gives you crumbs, do not give her a feast. If she sends a low effort, "Hey," do not ask, "How are you?" Do not say, "I missed you." You have two options. Option A, you simply heart the message and say nothing, or Option B, you wait 6 hours and reply with something playful but distant like, "Trouble is back." You must teach her that access to you is earned, not given freely. Only when she invests real effort, a phone call, a specific question, a plan to see you, only then do you reward her with your presence. Train her to treat you like a king, or she will treat you like a fan. Gentlemen, stop being afraid of losing people who are not afraid of losing you. The rubber band method is not a game. It is a way of reclaiming your dignity. It is a boundary. When you stop chasing, you give them the space to realize your value. And if they don't realize your value, then you let the rubber band snap and you let them go. Because a high-value man never chases, he attracts. If you want to master the dark psychology of attraction, control your emotions and become a man of power, hit the subscribe button. Next week we will discuss the triangle method to induce jealousy and competition. You don't want to miss that. Welcome to the top 1%.